Oh, hello, and welcome to the stream. Let's go ahead and see what we can get into. We're going to do a little bit of this art film, and we're going to be picking up on this ghost, and this is going to be part 9.
On the first floor, the second floor was empty. And so among our 4 rooms, there was one particular small room that for some reason I had a very strange, eerie feeling about it. It just never felt right. We kept used for storage and always kept that door closed. So this one particular night, my husband traveled on business and he was away. I came home from work about 6 o'clock. The old couple were in their rooms downstairs, but with their doors closed, I felt very much alone in the house. And I was up there. Our bathroom happened to be on the second floor, which was empty. So I was out there for a couple of hours, and I kept having this terrible feeling that something or someone was in that little room. And I kept thinking, well, it must be being silly. So after a couple of hours, I went down to use the bathroom on the second floor. And while I'm in there, something seemed to be telling me, do not go back upstairs. And I had to really drag myself up there because I had this horrible feeling.
You mean you went anyway?
I went anyway.
Well, why not go over to even in the movies? The woman scantily dressed women always go to the basement.
Well, I wasn't scantily dressed.
Well, that's fine.
So anyway, I decided I'm being foolish, so I go up these stairs, and I'm climbing up this very long flight of steps, and I get almost to the top of like the 3rd step down when I hear the latch of that door open up. And there's a click, a loud click, and the door opens, and made the biggest squeaky ever heard in your life, just like in the movie. And I raced down the steps back to the bathroom, 3 at a time, literally. Went back in that room, closed the door, locked that bathroom door, and I sat in there for about 2 hours till my husband came home. And I heard that front door downstairs open. I was very relieved. He came in and I told him what had happened, so we went back upstairs. And that door was open about a foot or so. And we looked inside, of course, we saw no one, nothing. And I can't explain why that happened to open that night that way. In any case, I was, getting heart failure. But a postscript to all this is that within a year after we had moved out of that house, the old man downstairs and the baby had died. And a young couple apparently had moved into the second floor and we read in the paper that their baby had died in his crib. And they were on the second floor. And I just had the strongest feeling that there was a very evil spirit in that house that was looking for a victim or something. And I always feel that if I had gone up those stairs that night when I heard that door open, and I could have been that victim.
Oh,
I was honest to God, a really spooky house.
I understand, and I heartily appreciate this story.
Okay.
It was a good one, thank you. That's a good one. Why is it, do you think, that people always compulsively almost do what they've been instructed not to do? Why, I joked about, in the horror stories where they always go directly to the basement. It killed you. No, I screamed, no, not the basement. They open the door and down they go where they're eaten alive by something inevitable. But even in real life, listen to that lady, listen to the story we just got. Something told her not to do that, and what's the first thing she did? She forced herself to do it. Maybe the answer is that we want to return to a rational thought pattern. If something disturbs us, we want to deny it. We want a rational explanation for it. So instead of caving into the natural fear of the moment or what just happened, you proceed to try to get a rational, something like that. You search automatically, or you feel a compulsion to go and search for a rational explanation that might make sense. Top of the morning on our first time caller line, you're on the air.
Hi, is it Bert?
Yes, it is. Welcome to the program. Where are you, please?
I am in Seattle.
Seattle, Washington, all right?
The most lovable city in the nation, and I don't care what the people in Cincinnati say. Hey, we're talking about spooky, eerie, weird kind of stuff happening.
That's true.
Well, I have a story for you that will probably won't send you goosebumps at the spine. It'll probably make you go, oh, isn't that sweet? I don't think that's possible. I had an aunt that I was very, very close to, actually, a great aunt, very close to her. She was kind of, I just always kind of looked up to her in life. She was kind of my, I met her thing. And I got to the cemetery, as I do once a month, to put flowers on her grave and kind of trim the grass and all that. And I was driving around the curb. You have to go downhill and around the curb to get out of the cemetery. She ran out in front of my car. I thought no one anything, but when somebody or something runs up in front of your car, what do? You slam on the brakes. I got rear-ended by two other cars, one of them being the security guard at the cemetery. I jumped out of the car thinking, oh my God, I'm going to pay for this one to the now. Went back to make sure the people in the other two cars were okay. And both of them said, well, that woman shouldn't have run out in front of you like that. And I said, well, you saw her too, and they said, of course we saw her. And I said, well, I don't really remember what she looked like. I knew what she looked like, but, I wanted to check things out. When you went around to check the front of your car, there was no dent. I mean, I didn't hit her. She just kind of ran out in front of the car, across the street, and up this hill towards where there's kind of some woods. And everybody, there was a family in the car behind me and the security guard all saw exactly the same person. A year after that, I went to the cemetery, drove down the hill, went around the corner, and the same exact thing happened again. And I was rear-ended.
You're wrong. You're wrong, sir. This is a goosebump story.
They saw the same person. And I guess the point that I'm getting at is I see my aunt all the time. I see her when I'm in town. I don't know if it's somebody that looks like her. But I just feel that she has a lot to do with the things that have been happening in my life. I feel like she's always guiding me.
Do you tend to see her at critical junctures in your life?
It's funny you should say that. A month ago, I was in the hospital facing major surgery. And the door opened one night, and she came in and sat on the bed, took my hand, and said, the doctors are wrong. They've misdiagnosed you. You need to tell them that the next morning. I asked the doctor to rerun tests because I felt something wasn't right. And sure enough, the tests had come out wrong, and I didn't need surgery. So,
I've got to run out of time, but believe me, that's a prime.
Your wife, she's there. She's taking care of me, so I have a good guardian angel.
Thank you for the call. My gosh, what a story. Didn't mean to cut you off, but we're out of time. And I think we got the substance of your story. Believe me, sir, you're wrong. That's a big goosebump story. Big goosebump story. That's incredible. Of course, it might be some evidence that there are spirits of all temperaments. In other words, spirits not only that are evil, spirits that are helpful or loving may be there as well. Spirits of all kinds, kind of like a cross-section of the people that we've got on the planet right now. Good morning, line 2, you're on the air.
Yes, good morning.
Good morning.
I wanted to tell you something that you just keep my mind after listening to everyone else.
Well, these have already been some pretty good stories, haven't they?
Yes, they have. In 1955, we had moved from Erie, Nevada, which is a very famous mining town. It's a very old town. And we had moved over to Provo, Utah in 1953. And in 1955, on December 18th, I woke up with a terrible dream that someone in the family had died. And I didn't know who it was. And I immediately moved on to my cousin who was still residing in the Italian village. And I called her that night. I asked her how everything was going and everything. And then, there were 3 kids in the family and 4 kids in the family and her mother was pregnant with number 5. And she said, well, everything's fine, And I said, well, I was going to call and wish you Merry Christmas. And on December 21st, I woke up, and it was some ridiculous hour, like 12:30 or something, and I'm at school, and I'm a young person, and I said, somebody's gone. And I went away and used the phone ring, and it rang, and it was my cousin's uncle had died in a car accident. things throughout my life. And in 1970, I was visiting in my mirror by my father, my biological father, who I did not know was deceased.
That would scare me to death. That might scare me to death. So look in a mirror. I hear stories like these, ma'am, and that would really frighten me. How solid does the vision seem to be?
The first thing is it was a new home. Well, it was new to me and my husband, and of course my first child was born while we were there, and I was pregnant with my second child. And we had just bought this new bedroom set. We set it up and everything, and my husband was away a lot. He was active in mining and stuff. And all of a sudden, out of the blue sky, I woke up and I saw this strange light. It was like a light in the mirror. And it got brighter and brighter and brighter. And I got scared. I was scared.
I understand.
And all of a sudden, it came out the mirror, and there was my biological father. I had not seen him for 4
Wait a minute. It came out from the mirror?
Out of the mirror.
In a solid form?
In a solid form. And it was my biological father, and I had never seen him since I was 3 years old.
And you had a conversation with his man?
Yes, I did. Yes, I did. And what he said, he said not to be afraid. And he said, kiss the children for me. And it got tears to my eyes. I was so frightened. And it was just amazing.
Believe me, I understand that cross of emotion. I have got to go. Thank you so much for the story. Did you hear her voice at the end? Did you hear that? Do you believe that, lady? I do. Do you believe these stories? I do. Do you understand what it means? I think I do. Is there life after this one? I think there is. Are these things we don't understand? They certainly are. Are they a little frightening? They absolutely are. All I can conclude so far is that in the matter of somebody's death, which is violent, or is unexpected, or in the matter of somebody who dies and has something that they must do, something they didn't finish, somebody they didn't say goodbye to, somebody they wanted to tell that they loved before they left. They didn't get a chance to. Children that are left behind that you wanted to be sure understood that you loved them, because what could be more important at that time? Really? Does all this add up to life after death? I think that it does. That's why we do these programs. Good morning, everybody. You're listening to Coast AM from Las Vegas.
It goes in the night, you
coast to coast and archive, hosting the best of our family. This program was originally broadcast on October 30th, 1993. Arguably live on the special Ghost to Ghost show. Just tuning in. We are exploring areas that some would say we are not. Ghosts, the paranormal, things that people have seen and heard. If you'd like to be part of it, you have to go and join in. You're back on the answer. If you like, there was a exciting. You'll have to see something to be honest. A lot of old times activity, they don't see things. But electrical circuits burning out, and a lot of you look around here about construction and the process there. You know, sockets and pictures, so they'll be able to burn out. One day, a woman from the same over to say, homemaker comes into the house, has a small 3 or 4 year old child. The child has 2 feet away in the hallway. A little while later, he's playing in the hallway, door slams shut. The woman, the mother of the child, and the woman on the house, it takes them 20 minutes to get the door unstuck. And when the mother comes hysterical, the little kid is scared because the lady was fell to the body and seeing the lady there. They finally did get the door unstuck. There was no reason for the door being stuck. Mother and child left the house and been back since. You were talking about how a lot of these people get separated from their bodies. The Indians, a lot of people believe that people who are addicted to drugs or drinking alcohol get separated from their spirit. I believe that. Now, if somebody gets separated from their spirit because of drug abuse or they want to believe because they died a violent death, I think if there's that separation of body and spirit like that, or the Indians say don't touch drugs and alcohol punch holes in your spirit. If you beat your spirit up and yourself up, you may wind up doing gravity here. Well, that would seem to happen, wouldn't it? I mean, story after story after story. And like you say, they looked into it and they had found out that yes, a woman had died there years earlier. And then later on, they looked into it and there was a long the cause of death was a heroin overdose. And this is one very angry spirit. Some people get in the house and they're fine. Some people are going there and they aren't fine. No, it does control in the spirit. That's a good hole. I've been trying to get my girlfriend to babysit out there, house sit rather. You know, when she found out about the house, she didn't want to go. And so there's some sensible information for your listeners. I appreciate it, sir. I appreciate the call. Thank you. Bye. You know, you ask yourself that question, would you go into a haunted house if you knew it was haunted, if the story was that it was haunted, and there were spirits living there? Top of the morning, on the Coast to Coast station with our friend. Where are you calling from?
Hi, Eric. Salt Lake City.
Salt Lake City, yes.
Listen, sir, I'd like to intersect a note of caution from the cultural mecca of all that is the United States. First of all, if also before I can, with the depth of this is right, I want to be in my top 4 American heroes.
Oh, thank you.
All right. Anyway, listen, I have an experience with a Ouija board, and just a note that biblically, I don't know how you feel about Christianity, but the scriptures do tell us that ghosts, the spirits of the dead do not come back to haunt the living. In fact, there are demons taking manifestations in order to fool the relatives of those who already have.
So how then, if that's the case, do you account for some of the stories like we heard this morning, the lady with the car and no brakes? Spirits that seem to be those of departed loved ones that are here to help.
Well, a lot of times, you don't have the full stories. A lot of these spirits may be, intending to appear as benevolent. When in fact, the intentions may be very malign. That's not what I wanted to talk about. I want to give you my own experience really quickly. Sure. What I was doing is I was playing with a Ouija board alone a long time ago.
Sad idea.
Bad idea. And I began having an argument with the planchette. I thought I was this is my own energy. There's nothing in there. And at one point, every time that I would push the planchette to the phone rings. And so I asked the airline, so if it was like ringing the phone, and it moved to the yes position. I ran up to them to answer the phone, the phone kept ringing, and it was a crackling line. It said it was always a distance miles away. Ancient Greek, and it said, you shall, and I came up with that to look at it. For the next 7 years, this phenomenon has been happening in my life. For example, I'll pass my cars. Haven't you heard before? Like it's not these wonders. You shall. No, I don't want to tell people. I know. I really did not want to know. I didn't want to hear what I was going to say. Okay. But it is a warning. I haven't listened to the paraphernalia of the code. And I think, there is, I have a lot of respect for Ouija boards. I've had an experience with one myself, and I wanted to talk about it. Well, as I said, to answer your question on whether or not you would sit around and see what it was there that was manifesting itself, or going to a haunted house. I've done it in sense experience, but in every case, I believe it. I appreciate the caution. Certainly, I was in the caution. That's all Lake City was a caution, and a well-given caution it was, too, I might add. Well, given the question, because there are lots of things out there that we don't understand. And I think the possibility exists that a Ouija board is just inviting trouble. Line 3, you're on the air. Hi, how you doing? Fine, sir. Welcome to the program. Good talk show tonight. Hey, I have a question. That caller that called last hour about the glowing gravestone? Yes. There's a phenomenon called St. Elmo's fire. Yes. Mm-hmm. But St. Elmo's fire tends not to return predictably to the same place again and again. Yeah, during the... not saying it wasn't, I'm just saying that on many occasions the caller said he saw this glowing gravestone and that it would be St. Elmo's fire. That many times is not possible. That's true. That'd be something we really would want to see once, and I think that'd be about it. That'd do me. Yeah. Well, take it easy. So, just wanted to suggest that possibility, I guess. Hi, on the first time caller line, you're on the air. Yeah, hi. Where are you, sir? I'm in Alaska. Hi. I really liked the Marine Corps when I was a sniper. And I went to Grenada. And I got hit in the knee with a bullet. And from pictures of the family, it was my great-great-grandfather in a Civil War uniform that sat down and froze my leg. And it was Grenada in the jungle. And he said, everything will be okay, boy. Everything will be okay. And this first time I've talked about it, other than to the military psychologist, and all right, absolutely. If you don't mind, I want to be sure I understand. You were part of the invasion force. You were a sniper. You were native. Yeah, my job was to make sure nobody, not the Cubans, got into the students at the university. And so you were stationed there, and you were just going to take them out if you had to. Yes. And an anti-sniper got me. My gunner ended up getting him. Hit you in the leg? Yeah, in the knee. Well, it went from the knee. It's the end of my military career. Went from the knee up around the pelvis bone and out the other ankle. Well, it traveled my whole, what a horrible injury. Yeah, it hurt. Very much so. So you were laying there. Yeah, I instantly fell. There was nothing I could do. And like I say, through pictures of the family photo album, it was I think it'd be three great, even in the Civil War, and it'd be three great grandfathers sat down and froze my leg. My leg was frozen, not cauterized, it was frozen. The whole wound, which is something nobody's been able to explain. And he said, everything will be okay now, boy. Everything will be okay. And left. Yeah. That's really, what did the medics say? Medics, they were just asking me what we've done, how we've done this. Where did we get ice? Nobody could understand. The psychologist told me that it was
in the lux of the battle, and I lost a lot of blood, and I wasn't sure what was happening. But my father, who was also a sniper, he felt something cold as he was taking the other man out, and he had shot before. It wasn't, it's not the cold that you feel when you take a man out. I understand. It was completely different, and I was scared, but at the same time, there was this great feeling of purity and just the joy of knowing that I had a family member there. Because I really thought that the pain that I was feeling, I knew where the bullet went out. I didn't know what the damages were.
That's the most incredible story I've ever heard, and I really appreciate your call, sir. Thank you. Wow. For that one, I will take a quick break. We'll be right back. From your cousins with him. You were a dial tone. Spirit of it out. Wildcard line 3, you're on the air.
Hello, Mark.
Oh,
Yeah, Franklin. This is Mark from Anderson, California.
hi, Mark.
And I had a situation that happened a couple of years ago. I was sitting at a friend's house, and it was about 1 o'clock in the morning. And we were sitting there talking about people that we've known throughout our lives. And I was sitting in a chair, and all of a sudden, I bent over in extreme pain. And it took me to the floor, out of the chair onto the floor on the right side. And then I kind of got a headache, and we were just, for some reason, we're pretty clear, and I don't feel it at the time.
Right.
The thing that was strange was the next day, my friend was looking through the paper and noticed that a friend of mine had been killed. She was used to work at a convenience store, and she had to come in and attention to her and to her. I was a friend of mine, she had problems. And she told me that they were waiting until she died. And I knew the area where she'd been hit by a car. I knew that much. And I went out into the area, and I was just kind of walking around. I found the area where she was hit. Just through whatever I happened in my house and told me,
You just knew it.
I just knew it. And we were going to take him around, and I saw one of the sheriff's deputies cars up there, and I went and flagged him down and asked him if he had been working, and I actually got the call. And he said yes, and I told him that she was a friend of mine, and I said to him, I know this is going to sound morbid, but what side of her body did the truck impact her on? He told me that the initial strike hit her on the right side, fracturing her pelvis. She flipped up over the truck and landed on her head and was killed immediately. Now, this was within 5 minutes. This was the night before I fell over. This was within 5 minutes of that time that kind of death was pronounced. And my belief is that she said, can't really said goodbye. And it was just too weird. And a friend of mine, if he'd like to, he was there. I told him if he would like, he could call back and verify because he was there. And he's kind of freaked out. And in a couple of days when we talked to the sheriff's deputy and stuff, I'm just convinced it happens. And people do come back and they do say goodbye. My friend and I are researching a book on, we're going to be writing a book basically on poltergeist and demonology. And I was wondering if either I could see you and address it, people could write letters to, because we're looking for input, or if you prefer that on your own stage.
Well, if I were you, I would roll tape on this program.
Okay, I realize, but
Otherwise, I'll see what I can do.
okay.
All right, thank you. You might want to, you really